turn is it? Ow!
Before its release, we had almost zero faith in South Park: The Stick of Truth. It took the dark wizardry of Fallout New Vegas and Neverwinter Nights 2 developers Obsidian Entertainment to finally give gamers a licensed title worthy of its source material. Granted, Stick of Truth has its moments of weakness, but overall it's a solid RPG, on top of being one of the funniest games of all time. Fans of this long-running and always controversial cartoon and turn-based RPG fans will find a lot to love in this 14-hour saga.
What we do here now will be written and sung about on YouTube for days to come. Let us besiege the army of darkness with the courage of dragons. Let us delve their dungeon with swords and sorcery.
Let us charge our shields and use photon torpedoes to vaporize the Klingons.
Kevin, god damn it. Every fucking time, Kevin. God fucking damn it, seriously.
I'm sorry.
The boys of South Park are playing elves versus humans in their citywide fantasy live-action role-playing game. At the start of their game, the humans, led by Eric Cartman, are in control of the Stick of Truth. He who holds the Stick of Truth controls the universe. The elves steal the stick, and the boys wage a war with one another that has repercussions on a massive scale that goes well beyond simple role-playing. The story takes a few expected and plenty of unexpected turns. During the journey, the story and the dialogue have the usual bitingly appropriate commentary on society, entertainment, and since this is a video game, it takes plenty of jabs at gaming as well. The writing is held to the usual South Park standard, and at no time does it feel cheapened because of the shift in the medium. The dialogue and the vocal delivery are always spot on.
Shit, he's too big! We can't beat him! Well, if you can't beat him, shrink him! Go ahead, Warlock! Give me your underpants right now or you're fucking dead! You hit like a bitch!
Gamers create their character in whatever South Park style they wish, and from there, the game does everything to make you feel like you're part of the neighborhood. As the protagonist, you are the Dragonborn, able to command the power of your own flatulence. Players meet and talk with almost everyone in South Park, and they treat players just like they would any other character in the universe. The town layout is as official as we're ever likely to see in an interactive world, complete with its own Timmy fast travel system. You can enter almost every store and home, and they all exist as they do on the show, complete with collectible items that go all the way back to the first season. Shop waiting rooms play music from within the universe, and characters will often chat about events that happen during the show. The music is incredibly well done, and aside from the existence of Eric Cartman's vocals, it could have been made for any grand-scale fantasy video game or film, and the gameplay definitely holds its own as well. As a turn-based RPG, players swap back and forth between allied turns and enemy turns. Each ally can use one item and perform one attack per turn. Attacks can be melee, ranged, magic, or summons. Each attack has its own individual on-screen actions that need to be completed in a timely fashion in order to execute the move successfully. It's never just hit A to attack. Buttons need to be timed, mashed, or held down for the appropriate amount of time. Conversely, defending is just as active. When the enemies attack, players need to hit the guard button just before a strike is landed in order to decrease the amount of damage taken. Unblocked blows will tear through your party, so mastery of defense is paramount to victory. Completing missions, hunting through the environment, or simply by visiting the shops throughout the kingdom, players can find new outfits to mix and match on your character. Each outfit has different stat bonuses, so customizing is more than just cosmetic. There are cosmetic changes that can be made, however. Wigs, mustaches, and makeup can all be purchased and applied. To make your way through the environment, players sometimes need to clear obstacles by shooting them, farting them away, or by using an alien rectal teleporter. The game practically rains healing items down upon the players, so seasoned RPG gamers will have a very easy time with the Stick of Truth. We recommend JRPG veterans to set the game too hard right off the bat. Everyone else, the normal setting will work just fine, especially if you want a more casual experience, and we don't mean to use that word negatively. Graphically, the game looks fantastic and runs very well. The animation is nearly identical to what viewers will see on the show. There aren't many options to change on the PC. Your machine either runs it or it doesn't. Because of the JRPG control scheme, we recommend using a controller if you have one available for your PC. The Stick of Truth's game menu system can feel a little clunky at times. As you gain more and more outfits, finding the one you want can get harder and harder. And of course there's other options that are just a little buried. There is a chest where you can store some of your goodies in your own home, but aside from that chest, there's little reason for you to ever go home again. Aside from that, though, there's little to find wrong with the Stick of Truth. It's hilarious, it controls well, it looks and sounds great. Despite our skepticism, South Park: The Stick of Truth is a great game. If you're a fan of the series, Stick of Truth features almost the entire cast of characters, and it ties them all together very well. There are quite a few jokes that would never fly on television, either for time reasons or the censors would never allow it. But if you're in the mood for a quick but enjoyable RPG, we can easily recommend the game. There's no religion or creed that is safe from South Park jokes, so if you're easily offended, Stick of Truth probably isn't for you, but then again, neither is the show.